Hi, I'm Matt Elwell of the Elite Closing Academy, and I want to talk about in this video sales scripts. Hi, I'm Matt Elwell of the Elite Closing Academy, and I want to talk to you in this video about sales scripts. Now, I don't mind saying that every single person in my academy has got a copy of all of our top selling scripts. We have scripts for cold calling, we have scripts for prospecting, we have scripts for closing deals, you name it, we've got a script. Now, for many people, and I hear this all the time, it's like, hey, I don't want to sound like a robot. And I couldn't agree more. Selling, I believe, should come from the heart, it should be natural. Great sales should be about talking and asking and sharing and understanding. That's like a consultation. It's like, hey, I want to understand this person, this business, so that we can work out whether or not we're a good fit. If we are, we can put together all the information they could possibly need to make a decision, and then we can start closing deals and do business together. I believe that's the way it should work. The truth is that I have what I call a sort of internal script wherever I go. I'll split it into three. We've just done a 3-day training here in our International Class Training Centre where we actually deep dive over probably about an hour and a half exactly how this works. There's 3 things that should always happen in a sales conversation. Number 1, you must always qualify. What does that mean? You make sure that you are relevant to each other, that there's something in it for them and there's something in it for you. It's critical. We must qualify. The second part of the script, once you've qualified and that you're relevant to each other, should always be about them. What do they need? What's next? What have you got that's going to help them? What problems do you solve? That is the second bit then. And then once you've ascertained that, the third thing is what happens next. The third thing is what I call us. What is the logical next step for us and this relationship to continue to move down the pipeline? So that's the sort of high level 3 phases to every single conversation. And I teach that as an internal script. So if you're someone who doesn't like to sort of, hey, I'm going to read exactly word for word, totally get that. You don't want to sound robotic. You have to be natural. If you don't want to do that, then follow those 3 steps. If, like me and most of my most successful students, you would like to have more structure, I like to see it almost like a spine, a sort of spinal cord. And in between each vertebrae is the little sort of squidgy stuff where we dwell, where our body is, that makes our spine different to everybody else's. And that's how I like to see a script, to have some structure around it, but ultimately to have the wiggle room, the space for you to make it your own, for it to be totally natural, so that you can be in total service by selling, which is asking, and then closing those that need or want what you do. So that's absolutely critical aspect. Now, there is another thing about scripts that many salespeople, professional salespeople, forget. Every human being has got a script. We're all on script all the time. Think about some of the top stalls that you hear from people. If I had £1 for every person that said to me, Matt, it's more than I want to spend, and a few minutes later or a few days later they're signing a contract, that's their script. Can't afford it, we're busy, ring us back, we're in a meeting. They're on script. When they're saying that stuff, they word for word say the same thing. I'm busy, it's a script. It's more than I want to spend, it's a script. If they invest time and money in you, if the end result is more wealth, more time, which is more valuable than money, whatever the end result is, how could that possibly be too much money? If there's a result, an accelerated result, a solution, it's about value. What's the value of that, your product or service, worth to somebody? So they will still use the scripted words like, I can't afford it. It's more than I want to spend. I need to speak to my business partner. We haven't got the budget right now. COVID-19 has got in the way. All of that stuff is our prospects on script. And that's what's so important in my world, to at least follow the 3-step process, qualify them and us, or to have a set of words, to have a process. I've just written a book called Open with a Close. In there is a 12-point script to close hot qualified leads, to close deals. I'm not asking every single human being to go around and sound like a robot. I'm asking the opposite. What I am teaching you right now is to have a system and a process that's repeatable, that gets results, and when they're coming from a genuine place of service, from a place of curiosity, from a place of love, so that you get a better result, the way you deliver those words within the spinal cord of a system is how you'll get better results. And that's why I believe you should always have a script to follow, a process to follow, so that you can get amazing, repeatable results. If you enjoyed that video, then a few things to do. Subscribe to the channel, make sure your friends, business friends, owners, anyone who's going to benefit subscribes too. Ping the notification bell so that you get free training, and also check out the other videos.